Both Mozart and Beethoven believed that one would find music not in the notes, but in the silence between. Well, the music has been playing all morning. Friends, family, faculty, fellow students filing into their seats. The seniors lining up in alphabetical order one last time. And now I'm standing here in absolute disbelief that I've finally made it to this point. The point. I'm finally exhaling and enjoying the silence of this beautiful morning in the Salem Academy Maydell. And I'm no Mozart or Beethoven, but this silence is irresistibly beautiful. And what a view I have right now, looking out to a crowd of people in support of today's ceremony. Every person here is supporting someone graduating this morning, a gesture of your love for her, love for all of us. Love, that's a tricky word, especially in today's culture. What exactly is love? I have found it to be one of the most enigmatic elements of human nature. Simpler than anger, more complex than happiness, softer than sadness, louder than boredom, yet increasingly impossible to define or explain. Now, I'm not going to try to idealize the love that binds our community together, but I do believe that Salem Academy certainly had a powerful impact on my understanding of love. I'm a bit of a self-proclaimed nerd, so love started on my first day in the classroom building and continued every single day after that. The faculty sitting right in front of me is without a doubt the reason I am able to give a speech today. And by that, I also mean the reason I even know how to write the speech I'm giving today. It's funny, they're a bit like a dysfunctional family. Your parents, your best friends, and your therapists all in one. And they still managed to instill in me an undying love for learning. And a special thank you to my wonderful advisor, Ms. Howard, who supported me with tough love, frequent life chats, and weekly Chick-fil-A. And anyone who knows anything about Salem Academy knows there is a whole lot of love in Miss T. 43 years, I think that says it all. I also watched love develop in each of the friendships and relationships I've been able to form with my peers. I find that our relationships sometimes flow in and out of our lives, but the group of young ladies to my left taught me more about myself than I may ever discover. Love kept us cramming for tests together, commiserating over stress, working together as leaders, and encouraging each other to leave our comfort zones as many times as possible. And regardless of all the walls we may build up to each other, in moments of sadness, this community comes together in unimaginable ways. And thinking about that cohesiveness brings a very specific moment to mind. A little over a month before the class of 2015 returned for our much-anticipated final first day, we received heartbreaking news that Miss Sarah Winkler, our beloved English teacher, had passed away. I remember leaving my summer job early that day and finding an outpour of Salem girls reaching out to each other in moments of shock, confusion, and grief. This was the woman who had worked us through Beowulf, Jane Eyre, our first Shakespeare, graded our first real literary essays, taught us how to analyze poetry, and how to best play practical jokes on the other teachers. I remember returning to school weeks later and sharing a memorial service with the Salem community on our very first afternoon back, experiencing loss as many of us never had. That is when I took a moment to think about love. Despite months apart, conversations left unsettled, we put all arms down to hold each other up. That is the kind of love I want in my life. Love reaches new heights today as I have the fortune of looking at my own fan club. They should have just rented a bus to get here. Aunts, uncles, cousins, grandparents, and friends here to see me today. Thank you for providing me with an environment filled with laughter, where grieving was natural, where support was unquestionable, and where love was a constant. Every single one of you is a part of where I am today. And to my own parents, goodness, there aren't enough words to describe the love that's there. On this day, not only my graduation day, but also on your 23rd anniversary, I thank you for providing me with the opportunity to attend Salem Academy, for allowing me to make my own mistakes and then encouraging me to learn from them, for pushing me to the farthest ends of my potential, and for showing me the kind of love that I can only hope I will one day find and cherish forever. This is the final page of all of our chapters, a common moment we share, but the last of such moments. Tomorrow, I, along with my classmates, will wake up in anticipation of our upcoming year as college freshmen, a fresh page revealed. But I know that I will miss Salem. Maybe not tomorrow or even this summer, but maybe this fall when I'm moving into a college dorm instead of picking up my preseason t-shirt, or when I settle into my calculus class of 300 people instead of the comforting round table for 5 in Mrs. Sorrell's room. I'll miss this class. We had our moments, but no one can deny that we were strong, opinionated, bold young women. And at the very least, that's inspirational. I've made myself another home here, a home of family, support, and guidance, a home of love. So to my fellow students awaiting their own graduation day, to the faculty members that helped me get here, to the supportive network of family and friends that transitioned me from my preschool graduation to this podium right now, and to the beautiful, amazing, wonderful class of 2015, I leave these words from the motto of the Moravian Church, part of which is inscribed in my senior ring. In essentials, unity. In non-essentials, liberty. And in all things, love. Thank you.